Scott O'Gallagher, better known as Scotty OG, Scott OG, OG Scott, whatever you want to call him. This guy to me is definitely a basketball guru, one of the guys that play the game, understand the game. And now I may be wrong about this, you guys, but I want to try to pick the brain of Mr. Scott O'Gallagher and what he's thinking or as the future of the NBA Live game. Now, I truly believe, man, if we're gonna go a route of something different, I feel like he can definitely deliver something that can be better than 2K. Um, from what his basketball mind, I've been watching him for a while, years, when he was doing the NBA 2K League stuff, like announcing it. Just listen to him talk, like he knows the game of basketball. Now, the position that he has, is it powerful enough to be able to actually change EA's mind into actually creating a realistic, dynamic, and I want to say dynamic meaning for all ages, modes for all ages, basketball game. This is from a guy that, like I said, understands the game, knows the game. And now, as far as the future, it's definitely looking bright. Like I said, I've been looking at his tweets. He's been liking a lot of basketball stuff, which he always have, but his mind, you guys, is definitely, I feel, in changing the game of EA Sports. Hopefully can change the thinking of what EA Sports is doing, far as, what can they present against the competition. Like, you got to have some fire. You just can't come weak anymore. So I'm hoping that the time will tell and we can get something that is definitely a game changer. Scott OG knows everything about 2K. He's worked for them. He knows, have to know about what goes on into the development of NBA Live. And the money that they're making is just fucking crazy over there at 2K. So there's definitely millions of dollars to be made for EA Sports. So if you want to continue to hold that title, you have to understand, you have to come at competition. It's just it's like that. So how many years have it been? It's 2023. So I'll say NBA Live, 2K really took over around about 2008 with 2K8, 2K9. So that's been some mad years, going on 15 years. Can they come back and take the throne? Can they come back and make a realistic game, all-star game? Like you have to have a all-star game, all-star mode in NBA Live 24-25. Like you have to have this in the game. So let's start the wish list with that, you guys. You have to have All-Star Weekend. That right there alone has been the biggest drop of the ball that EA Sports could do. Like for years, you're going without having the biggest mode, the mode that really made you. Like doing my research, listening to people, getting into the comment section, actually talking to people. A lot of people don't actually get in the streets per se and actually talk to the people, man. I get into the chats, the YouTube comments. When I'm playing NBA Live 19, I'm actually going over there in the game chat, chopping up with the people. And one thing the biggest the biggest request, man, has been the All-Star weekend. That's something that the older crowd like remembers from NBA Live. So bringing back the All-Star weekend will definitely, man, the sales will be crazy. You got to bring that back. You have to bring that back if you want the money. This is all about the money, and I understand it. The fans, they want a game that is just ultimately free. They don't want you to dive into the virtual currency world. Fuck that, man. Look, you got to make your money. You know what I'm saying? I hope that's what Skylar Gallagher is going, which I'm going number 2. Add virtual currency in the game. I don't care what all these NBA Live fanboys say. It don't have to be crazy like 2K, but you got to bring back virtual currency, whether it's in Live Ultimate Team, which will be number 3. You have to bring back Live Ultimate Team in a strong way. Have to. But let's get back to 2. As far as virtual currency, you got to put that in the game. You have to, because that right there alone is gonna help you make money to make this game better. See, some people is not seeing that. The crybaby fans, they want you to make money just off sales. That's not gonna do it. That's just not gonna do it against the competition. You're not gonna make a lot of money off that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go virtual currency, even if you damn near charge $20 for the game. You have to. You have to, you guys. So we got 2 virtual currency. 3, we have you got to come back with LUT Ultimate Team, man. You got to come hard with that. That is a money maker for you. I met a lot of good people. When I was back playing Live 16, it was people actually in that comment section, and they was like, yo, NBA Live 16, the gameplay, the people that I met over there, it was definitely different. Definitely a different vibe from what I got from any other mode. Like, Play Now was not like LUT. LUT plays so much better. I tried to present this to key members in the game-changing world. And, you know, when you're small, when you're up and coming, some people got this arrogance about themselves that they don't want to listen. They just turn you down. But it's a fact, man. Live 16 gameplay in Live Ultimate Team was crazy, man. They always update that mode. Even the years that wasn't coming out, the game was still getting updates in LUT. Like crazy. It was still getting it. So shout out to those people who rock with LUT, man, want to come back stronger than ever. I'm talking about real strong, hitting them hard on social media and everything. You got to come hard, man. You got to come hard. Making this game dope on console will definitely help mobile. Easy. So we hope we get something like that, man. And I know these are 3 weird things, but that I named so far, but it gotta work. You gotta have this in the game if you want this game to go longevity. Gameplay is definitely a thing too. That's number 4, gameplay. You gotta come hard with gameplay. You got to. You gotta come hard with gameplay. Gameplay is something that it draws people in. You gotta have real animations. I mean, you have to have it, man. It got to look good. It got to look crispy. When it looks good, that's it, man. People want to see it. Once you get people to see your work, man, the sales are going to come. People are looking for an outlet right now. They're looking for another game. So giving them another game, NBA Live is right there knocking on the door. All you got to do is just smooth that gameplay out. Smooth the gameplay out, and everything will be fine. And my final one, this is probably going to be part 1, episode 1 of my wish list of Scott O'Gallagher for NBA Live 24 or whatever, 25, the future of NBA Live. My player mode. Let's stick with the 1 because I feel like the 1 is definitely something good. But when you're creating the player, I feel like it needs to go back to the old way of you're controlling all the attributes. Every single one of them you're controlling. And the last game that had that was Live 16, which to me was just an experience, crazy ass experience. Now you don't have to have it that like Live 16 building the game, like building the shit up was crazy, bro. Like building NBA, I mean building an NBA player or my player in Live 16 was crazy. And like the time, like you really, if you was a 99 that game, you really put in some work. If you was a 99, you put in some work in that game. That's for damn sure. You bust your ass in that game, like seriously, because it wasn't easy. So 18 was easy as hell. 19, I mean, not so easy. It took you some games. It take you some games now to get it in live 19. But and I don't want it to be long either. I don't want the path to be long, but I feel like controlling your own attributes would make the game way better, because 2K start this where you don't control all the attributes anymore, and it doesn't make sense of the guys that's out there. And I feel like that's the main problem with my players in 2K. You know what I'm saying? They don't really have too many attributes to go by. They don't really, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to think about it. If you go look at the NBA players, they have a lot of attributes. They have a lot. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I feel that you got to have something that's different. You got to be able to control every scenario, everything in the game, skill points, VCs, whatever you want to call them. Let's let it control all the attributes. It's just so much better, something that's totally different from 2K. And I feel like the builds will just be so much better, man. It'll keep people playing the game for so long. You know what I'm saying, down the road. So y'all let me know, man. What are y'all thoughts? What do y'all think Scott O'Gallagher should do? You know what I'm saying, as far as, you know, bringing in the future of NBA Live, bringing it back. You know what I'm saying? Those are my 5 things right there. I'm definitely going to come back with a part 2, maybe even a part 3 about what I think Scott O'Gallagher should be pushing. My 5 things, honestly, I'm be honest, y'all, came off the top of my head. I don't write shit down. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it. That's for one. So everything I'm talking, man, is going to come straight from the heart about what they need to do to this game to get it right. But all the things I've mentioned to me, you guys, all the things I mentioned in this video are very critical. Like, they're critical. I mean, those are the 5 things you need to do now. If you do this now, the future is bright. You can do these things in any order, but you gotta do them. Definitely needing that. You can use that money to help fix gameplay. Gameplay got to be done. And the My Player is the most important mode. So, of course, it's going to be a other stuff that you can do to make that mode enticing. And we're going to get to that in the future of these videos of my wish list to Scott O'Gallagher. Man, NBA Live 24. Let me know y'all thoughts about anything. I know the fanboys probably not going to agree, but these are critical things that we need to go forward with NBA Live. I'm up out of here, you guys. Y'all stay safe. Peace out.